I guess that we saw something after PE. We couldn't get the ball to reverse, and our plan coming here, obviously bowling second, was definitely helped. Just thinking that the wicket was abrasive enough to bowl cross seam. I don't always hit the seam, so I can hit that rough side. So I get it up nice and rough and shine the ball, keep a good shine on the ball. So once we saw that the ball wasn't swinging normally, we did that straight away. So we're not surprised that it went. I think we're always going to bat for a little bit longer. Well, when we bat, just to bat for a bit. I don't think we were going to follow on at all, but just to get a few more runs on the board. Because definitely I think that wicket's starting to play a few tricks, a bit up and down. So, and like we said, really need to score some runs out. It would really good this afternoon to be none down. Tomorrow morning we want to use that hard ball, and because we know that they're going to reverse the ball as well. So it's definitely that type of wicket. It's an Adelaide type wicket, I think. So we've played there, they've played there. They did a pretty good job last time at keeping us out. I don't know what Michael's thinking, how much time we need. I think maybe 5 sessions would be really nice at them, but it just depends on how many runs we can get as well. I think the way that we bowled today, we just showed that we were able to stick with the plans that we came in this test match in. Obviously we were blown away by them in that last test, and we've just kept our confidence going. We weren't worried about that test. We just outplayed. Come into this test knowing that obviously the toss was a good one to win out on that wicket. So yeah, look, we're really, like I said, we're really keen tomorrow to put some runs on the board early, have a good run rate like we did in the first innings, and really push this game forward and really push hard to win. And I think once we saw the ball reversing, it was a different game out there. So we're quite confident if we can put some runs up there. Like I said, just coming up against the world's #1 team, it definitely drives us. They've always got great players in their side when we've played against them, and there's always that great rivalry. So they've done well against us back home the last few series, and I think that drives us as well. So our goal is to be the #1. We want to be the #1 test side, and that's like most teams out there. So I really enjoy the challenge coming up against some of their best players, and I think it's just always been there throughout time. So yeah, I just really enjoy the challenge. Really, I think we all do. I know that I'm going to get it back, so I've got to make the most of it when I can. But he's a fierce competitor. He just smiled straight away back at me. I think it was definitely in his mind after that. He definitely wasn't getting behind the ball as much. So it's something we used in Australia, like you saw in the Ashes series. We went hard at their tail, and he was starting to score some valuable runs, and we know that he can score good runs for their team. And we needed to, I think, go back to that plan of going hard at their tail. So on a wicket like that, where it is a little bit up and down, made it very difficult. And we saw that with Mornay as well. It was very difficult to get under balls like Michael Clarke faced. It was quite hard to get under balls. So it doesn't matter who it's to. I think it definitely it plays a big part in the game. I don't think it's better if it's a batter or a bowler. I just think whatever plan you're working to, and the plan was to go hard. That's always a good sign for us. No, I think we still can keep improving, and we're not going by the rankings. We're not the world's #1, but we're just trying to keep getting better and better as a team. So in our minds, we aren't #1 until we're #1. So that's what we keep pushing for.